Arik Armstead seems to be on track to return against the Dolphins. He practiced on Friday last week. Kyle Shanahan was asked today, and he seemed confident that Armstead's going to practice this week. If he does, I'm thinking he's going to play against the Dolphins. You might think that that's a little ambitious to bring him back off such a long layoff, but I'm thinking the Niners look at this as not a must-win game, but a game where they can prove themselves. There's a lot of pressure on Kyle to beat Mike McDaniel, and I think they really, really feel they need Arik Armstead to win this game. They're going to need to get some pressure on Tua, and they haven't been getting pressure recently. What do you think about this development?
Well, I mean, I think this is one of those things that there should be a little bit of a discussion about. What is the situation with Arik Armstead? Is he healthy now? Is he fine? Or is he just managing the pain? Is it the kind of thing that it's not going to get better until he actually has surgery and he's putting off the surgery? And
Right.
It's because realistically, my read on it is the kind of injury where he's probably got like 3 games that he can play between now and the end of the year.
Ooh.
Why would you want those 3 games to be week
Now.
13, 14, and 15 when they might be able to be the divisional round, the wild card, the divisional round, the NFC Championship round, and the Super Bowl? I don't know. I don't know. And I don't know that. Who knows? Maybe he's healthy. Maybe he's healthy right now. But like, if you've got a guy that probably isn't going to last, you're really going to dust him off in week 13 for the Dolphins as opposed to see what he's got, I don't know, in the playoffs. I think I'd play it more conservative. I don't think they're going to win playoff games if they don't have Armstead. I think he's important. So if it's an either or, I'd rather have him for the playoffs.
Right, I'm with you, but now I'm going back to Raheem Mostert's comments. What did Raheem Mostert say about the 49ers and the league in general? They're pushing players to come back sooner than they should. And I feel like from the outside, it looks like the Niners have been quite cautious with Arik Armstead. I mean, he's been out a long time. I mean, he's been out so long, he should have been on IR. It's been more than 8 weeks. They could have put him on IR and brought him off and had another player. But whatever. They didn't do that. Now he's coming back, and they're going to play him, a full workload against Miami because they really need him to beat Miami. Doesn't seem like a smart idea. All of a sudden, if he's going to be coming back, the first game should be like 10 snaps. The second game should be like 20 snaps. Otherwise, if you're right and he only has 3 games in him and he's putting off surgery, man, he should not play this week. He should not play this week. So it just feels like he could be shutting himself down like Mostert did last year, but he's like a captain and they're paying him and he's not a free agent next year. So he's like, well, I got to give it a shot. But what is he really going to do? We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not totally disappointed with what I've seen from Ridgeway and Givens. Givens not as much in this game, but Givens in the Arizona game, and I thought Ridgeway in this game. But
I mean, they haven't given up a point in the second half in 4 straight weeks. I mean, it's hard to say that the Niners are falling apart without Arik Armstead.
Right. But I will say this: you can run on them, and if you can get them in short yardage, I don't think it's like it has kind of a bad feel to it because if you can get them in 3rd and 1, they're kind of in like a hopeless situation. So that's not a good feeling when you're watching your defense out there and you're like, it's 3rd and 1 and they have no chance to stop them.
How come anytime the Niners are in 3rd and 1, except for that one exception, they run a quarterback sneak and no one else can stop them and no one else run quarterback sneaks in the league? Like, what is that? The Niners average like 3 yards a carry on quarterback sneaks. It's just unstoppable. I don't get it. They should do that every play. Just quarterback sneak down the field. They'll never see it coming. I used to bunt every at bat.
Especially quarterback sneak when they're spread out. I mean, when they know a quarterback sneak is coming,